some band kids went into the bathroom while our coach Christian was in the bathroom, and they were blasting like some Minecraft music or something, and they had the Steve head and the fox head, I think, and they were just dancing in there, and my coach walked out and he was like, and it was so funny. I think the video is gonna be like in here somewhere, but it was really funny.
Honestly, there are so many weird and funny moments that have happened these past 4 years in the Valencia Tiger Regiment, but one memory that keeps coming to mind was during my freshman year when we were messing around with Harrison, an alumni who graduated last year, and that's all I can say. But if you want to know more, you can ask.
Definitely, actually, this year. We had sanded the chairs and there was a bunch of dust, so I think somehow it had gotten in my eyes, and my eyes were literally so huge. It was literally so swollen, and I just remember being in the bathroom and all my friends coming in and trying to be like, oh, it's fine, but then when I would wash it and like they would come back and it'd be more puffy and they'd try to tell me, oh, it's fine, but everyone would just break out laughing, and it was so funny and it was so embarrassing that I actually left without any of the coaches seeing. So that was definitely the funniest moment that I've had, and I will never forget it.
All the times that either Mr. King fell down the bleachers.
Sorry, Mr. King, but it was pretty funny. What is your...
When we were all singing Africa at one of our competitions, it was so much fun, and it made it even better that we all got first that day too.
I think the funniest moment of the Tiger Regiment is hard because we're a mess and that's kind of funny. So I'm going to say the guard initiations because that's just extra messy and crazy and really, really exhausting. But I love you guys.
When I chipped my tooth my junior year, it was extremely scary, but looking back at it now, it's pretty funny because I didn't really expect that coming, and I was really scared because the following week was going to be the first day of my junior year, but I got it fixed in time.
I don't have a funny moment in particular, but one that stands out is when the brass section had a ground punching contest like the second week of my junior year.
Always during band camp when Bill would berate anyone for not stating information, and I think the band has grown and changed for the better throughout the last 4 years.
When Derek fell asleep during a concert, that was 100% the funniest thing I've ever experienced. We were in the concert hall at Kelsey Fullerton, and we had just gotten out of the warm-up room. We had just set up on the stage. We were getting ready to play, and I asked Derek for a mute. He didn't respond. I was like, Derek, you good, bro? And he was asleep. So I had to wake him up, and I barely got the mute into my instrument. That was a horror story, as well as a funny moment.
This happened me and Lucia's freshman year with this kid junior who's not in band anymore, but it was in third period, and Mr. King was yelling at us for some reason. I think we were talking or something, and he was saying like, if you don't want to be in band, you could go join
underwater basket weaving
and stop wasting oxygen. And then it was completely silent in the class. Right after Mr. King said stop wasting oxygen, Junior said,
I farted. It was so funny.
Best I've ever tried not to laugh.
The whole percussion section just immediately fell to the ground and covered our mouths because it was just too funny. I don't think, did Mr. King hear it? No, I don't think so. He just kind of...
I don't know. Honestly, if he hears the stuff, we yell at us a lot more. Yeah. I just ratted all of us out, but it's fine.
So what happened was that we were messing around after we had finished our sectionals and decided, hey, let's play around with the metronome tuner that I have. So Anthony takes the metronome while it's still on and he puts it in my sousaphone bell. And so we're laughing because it's really funny for the bell to go tick, tick, tick. And then I proceed to tip it, but it doesn't come out. And in that moment, we knew we messed up. We were stuck in this emotion of slight fear and extreme laughter because we could not fathom the fact that we potentially got a metronome stuck in the sousaphone. We were potentially going to have to tell Mr. King, and the tick, tick, tick was still going off the whole entire time. We got it out, no instruments were harmed, but it was still really funny.
We were always the home show ones because we were just familiar with the environment, and we always ended up doing pretty good. So
definitely championships this year because I knew it was going to be my last ever marching performance with the Tiger Regiment, and I gave it my all. And also, a few alumni showed up too and gave us so much support. And when we got our medals, my pit instructors put it on us, and it just made me cry tears of joy. And I'm pretty sure some of you saw that.
Champs, because we had our best performance and we won first in auxiliary, so that was really cool.
One at UNLV. That was the biggest one that I was able to go to because I joined late and I wasn't able to go to a lot of the other competitions and other events that we were able to have.
It was the Irvine show this year. I had my best run, even though I split my eyebrow open and I lost an earring.
Gotta be this year's championships because we finally medaled after a few years of just barely missing the mark. We performed that show incredibly well, and our efforts got us that medal. The camaraderie and cohesion between the sections really helped us give our best performance this year.
Medaling at Champs my sophomore year. Valencia has gone through a couple of years of not medaling, so being the first team, especially a team of 10, just made it overall a great experience.
Any of the ones that were far away, because it was really fun to travel with everybody and just get to know everyone better and make some fun memories.
My first competition at Valencia when I performed as a freshman.
The field shows that we go to at the beginning of the year, I think they're super fun, give us an opportunity to travel as a band, and I assume that everyone enjoys them. But I think as far as my favorite competition that we do, I'd have to say that the Reno Jazz Festival or Ellington is the best because I just enjoy traveling with the jazz bands, performing in a festival so we can show off our skills.
From this year was Florentines because I felt like I was actually a good player. This year I have improved a lot and I felt like I improved a lot, and being on that stage, playing my solos, playing with my section, playing with the band just felt amazing. And my family was there to support me, and it was kind of funny when my Nina went by and Pete called her out because she went, "Ooh, Paulina."
And I think my favorite competition was this year at Champs because we got to hug Bill, and that was like hugging Jesus, and it was just awesome.
Yeah, me too. That was really fun. We were all so happy, and it was a good vibe.
Just cry.
Yeah.